I was born in Sudan. My family moved to Saudi Arabia. It was a difficult place to be for people who are not Saudi Arabian, especially being Sudanese, being a Black person. There was definitely a lot of racism. The teachers were very biased in how they graded your work. They would mark my answers as incorrect because they ranked students every year. They had to ensure that the highest ranked students were Saudi girls. Racism exists in a lot of Muslim majority environments. I used to think that, Islam was anti-racist, so the issue isn't the religion at all. But now I realize there's a lot of tribalism in Islam, issues within the sources themselves that seem to indicate that there might have even been racism, at the time of Muhammad. And then the prejudice extended beyond just race, but also to those who didn't believe in Islam. I remember learning in school about the kuffar, the Jews and the Christians. I assumed that they were backward, that they were incompetent, that they were dirty, because that's what you're taught. One of the first issues that I encountered was related to Maryam, or Mary, Jesus' mother. And in the Quran, she's referred to as being the sister of Aaron. I found out, in the Bible, that's the wrong Mary. To me, immediately, this was clear evidence of plagiarism done very poorly. And there was even a hadith about it where Christians did question Muhammad about this. And he gave such an unconvincing response. This was a huge red flag. And then I started to question the crucifixion. Why did God make it appear as if he were crucified? What does this mean about the nature of God himself if he's willing to deceive people to the point of them starting this religion that is now the world's largest religion as a result of this one act of deception? That made no sense. I finished reading the Gospels, getting to the Sermon on the Mount, and the Beatitudes blew me away. Almost every issue that I felt like I had with Islam, I felt like was addressed there. People praying and making sure that you're doing things for show are very clearly addressed and condemned there. I was reading this and thinking, this would be radical had it been written today. I absolutely fell in love with the person of Jesus Christ as described in the Gospels. It got to a point where I started to think, I think the best explanation for life is Christianity. I spent some time trying to understand the Trinity. It got to the point where not only did I feel like I understood the Trinity, but the best explanation for God was the Trinity. I experienced sleep paralysis, but I literally felt myself leaving my body. I ended up in this really strange, dark place, and I was seeing all these weird creatures. I remember one guy was saying when he encountered a demon, he just said, "I rebuke you in the name of Christ." And I said that, and all of a sudden, I went right back down into my body and I woke up. And that's when I realized, okay, I believe in this. I ended up going to a church, ended up getting baptized, and yeah, that's my story.